Hello, good morning. Today I'm going to make dragon balls, which is a plant-based product, and the filling is made from mung dal or mung beans, and I've got it all done up now. Well, almost. So this is how it looks like. Ta-da! So it's quite thick. So it's being mashed. So now I'm going to do the filling. So this is the oil dough. I can't see very clearly. Yes, that's the oil dough. That's all I can see. Okay. So this is the dough that I'm using. So it's the oil dough, and it's very, very sticky. I need to go to the gym and work out to build up more muscles to handle this. And go back to the gym. Okay. So this is how it looks like. It's a sticky mess. Okay. So I'm going to put this in the fridge. So here is the water dough, which means to say there's more water than oil in the dough. That's the Chinese way of making flaky pastry. Here you are. So it's very soft and it's just nice. So I just need to wrap this up in cling film and put it in the fridge to cool. Okay. Hi. So now I've got this filling done, and let me make sure it's clear. Yeah, and I've got put in the shallots which I've fried and some oil, salt and sugar. So I need to put it into small balls. So I'm doing it. So it's very time consuming. So I'm going to show you one. Okay, and that's how I do it. So you can imagine the time that's taken to do all this. So it's really, really time consuming. Okay, so I'll stop this so I don't bore you with the rest, and I'll show you something else later. Okay, so I've got this now divided, so I'm going to roll it into balls so that I can it's easier for me to wrap it in the pastry, which we call the skin. So I've got this about 40 to 50 of them, so I'll show you more later. Okay. So this is now the oil dough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make them into little portions, divide them into equal portions, and then I'll roll it up again like a ball. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So I've done the balls, so they're all here. The dough, oil dough. So now I'm coming to the water dough, which has got more proportion of water to oil. So the two pastry has got a slightly different composition, so they don't stick together. So when you roll it up, you'll have little flaky pastry. It's not as rich as the puff pastry, but it's quite rich as well. So this is how the dough looks like. It's very soft, so I have to cut it and make it into balls. Okay, here you are. That's it. Okay, I'll show you later. So now I've got all the dough done up and divided. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll this up into balls. Okay, this is the water dough. I'm putting my board on top of a baking tray so that it's high enough for you to see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap one of the dough the water dough, the oil dough inside the water dough. So that means, it's round. So I have to put all this like 30 to 40 pieces or 50 pieces depending on how many I make. So that's one of them, and I just flatten it a bit with my hand, and then I put an oil dough, okay, and then I wrap it up. So it wraps nicely. Yes, that's how it goes. That is a round dough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish everything. I'll show you later how to put in the filling. So now what I've got is I've got the dough that is already rolled. The water dough is inside, sorry, the oil dough is wrapped inside the water dough. So these are the fillings which I've done. I'm just showing you one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll this gently. Oh, there's too much flour, it will be hard. So just a bit of flour, and I'm going to roll it. Let's put this aside first so that it can be the center. Roll it very thinly. Yeah. I'm going to roll it up like a sausage roll. Just roll it up. And then I turn this side. Yes, turn. And then I'm going to roll it again. Yep. Slightly this way. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it. I'm not going to roll up again because it gets very tough when I roll too many times. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put like this. Okay. And then flatten it. And then one more time so it becomes a little square. But there's many layers there. So now what I'm doing is I'm trying to make sure it's a bit noisy because it's a tray underneath. So what I'm going to make sure is that I'm going to roll it out almost like a circle, but it cannot be a circle because it's being folded and all that, so it's not exactly a circle, but I'll try my level best to do it. And it must be big enough to put in the filling. So you see the filling is this size, so I'll have to make sure that it folds, it can cover the filling itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll it some more, take this away and roll it again. Yeah, there you are, plain masak, plain cooking. So what I've got here is this. Yeah, so I'm going to do it. Let me get some water. Yes, I would need some water to wet the edges so that it seals properly and the filling doesn't come out. So what I'm going to do is we're going to wrap this up, okay, very nicely. Some water here, okay. Sorry, I forgot about the water. And then you just wrap it up nicely so that it doesn't the filling doesn't come out when it's baked, because when it bakes it's a high temperature, so sometimes the filling expand, and if there's little holes it will actually roll out, I mean seep out, so the dragon balls doesn't look so nice. So sometimes the bottom is a bit thick, but because we have to fold it, you know, so sometimes here it's a bit thick, but it's okay. So this is how the dragon ball looks like. So voila, one is ready. You see here sometimes there's some like gathers, but it's okay. Yeah, so we can actually roll it if you want into a ball. So this is okay now. Alright, I'll do the rest and I'll show you later. So here I've done all the balls. It's been wrapped up and arranged on a tray. So I'm going to put it in the oven, gas mark 4, for about 15 minutes. And then I'll brush it with my vegan egg wash, and I'll sprinkle it with the sesame seed later on. So I'll see you after 15 minutes. So here is the lightly colored dragon balls, just fresh from the oven. Okay, so it looks nice, doesn't it? Maybe I'll take the phone here and you can see better. Yeah. So that's how it looks like. It's all done. I'm not very good at the video. So this is the end result. I've got a dragon ball. Yeah, it's all done, nicely wrapped. And I put it here and I put it in the presentation box. I put it in the presentation box, yeah. Ta-da! It's done. Yeah, nice dragon ball in presentation box, which you can get later on when I've tested all the transport, blah blah blah. But I think it should be okay. I've sent one to my friends, so it's keeping well. See? Thank you. Next round then. I'll see you. So I hope you go to Nyonyarecipe.com and you can order it. But right now I only have the regular packing. So this little dragon balls is actually very tasty, and the only thing that if you had to made it your own is really time consuming. So I've taken me more than 3 hours to do this, including the little thing that I've got to do one by one individually, and that is the killer. Okay, so go to Nyonyarecipe.com and browse through my products. And if you're a GMN or you're in Global Woman, you'll have a special discount code if you go to your own particular group. I've already posted the discount voucher for you. Okay then, bye. Have a nice day. Have a good week. Bye.